is a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few
This is
ways.
Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing in Peak Performance, and I'm an integrated peak performance consultant and advisor. What my job is for the last 22 years is I give my clients tips and strategies they can use to help take their game to that next level so they can reach optimal health, achieve peak performance, and to pursue what brings them joy in life. I'm also the author of Journey to Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul. It's a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery. It's available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon, and in Canada, Chapters Indigo online. So you can see from what I do, from what I've built, the bricks and mortar that I've been doing for 22 years, and the book I've written, and now I'm online, I am super passionate about helping as many people as I can, because this kind of information is what took me from the youngest of 5, growing up in Kingston, Jamaica, dirt poor, to where I am now with a great family, great living, great friends, passionate life, and that's what I want to do. I want to share that message. When your cup is full, you should want to share that message before your time passes on, and that's what I want to do in a super passionate way. All right, so let's get on with it. This is Soulful Saturday. Well, in case you're first time with me, what I do is I give you tips, strategies 3 times a week. Monday mindset, a little checkup from the neck up. Mental and emotional balance. Wednesday, hump day hustle. It's about the body, the structure, the function, nutrition. How do we get the body running at optimal levels? Soulful Saturday, today, it's all about the soul, going inside, remaining authentic to who you are, remembering even who you are, your values and what drives you, so you never lose that on your way. And it's also about relationships, nurturing relationships around you and making sure they stay close, because once you get to that goal line, you don't want to look around and you lost everything at the end of the day. And also the next thing I'd talk about on Soulful Saturday is about feeling abundant. Because a lot of times when you get good things coming at you, a lot of people, large percentage of people, when you've been living, struggling for the longest time, you get good things coming at you, you tend to self-sabotage and you don't even realize you're doing it because you are pushing back abundance. It's a weird thing. You think you'd want it, but that's why 70% plus of lottery winners lose their money. A lot of kids from the inner city who all of a sudden achieve all this abundance, 80% lose it. So there's a reason why. It's on a soul level you feel like you're deserving. So that's how we flow. We talk about mind, body, soul, and that's how we do it. So today, Soulful Saturday, here's a quote that I've been using for a long time now. I never knew who said it. I always attribute it to Shakespeare, but I've been researching it and looking around. The 2 names that came up are George William Curtis and Hida Bahar. That's the 2 names who have attributed this. But here's a quote. The fragrance stays on the hand that gives the rose. The fragrance of the rose stays on your hand if you're giving the rose. And when I say that, what does that mean to you? What do you get from that? Well, here's what I got from it. Gossip, envy, resentment against somebody else. It takes a lot of energy to do that. It takes a lot of energy to look at somebody doing something great, doing their thing, doing them, and to rip them down or rip them apart. It also takes a lot of energy to hold on to old stuff and to carry that through. Listen, life takes a lot of energy to live it at that highest level. Whatever you want to achieve, you want to achieve something great, it takes a lot of energy. Imagine trying to take that energy and distract it and put it over on somebody else. That's the thing about haters or anybody else who carries resentment, is how can you achieve what you want when that energy that you should be using on achieving your goal, because it takes a lot to achieve a big, hairy, audacious goal. If you want to be a sheep, that's fine. But if you want to step out there and be you, do you. Everybody has got that own little signature. And if you want to do you, it takes a lot of energy. I can't imagine putting that energy over on somebody else, hating on somebody else, carrying around resentment for years about something that was done to you, and just being a hater. That takes a lot of energy. So here's how this goes. When I give you a rose, so meaning that when I say something nice to you and I make you feel good, the scent of that lingers on my hand. The scent of that lingers in my brain, how I made you feel. And it's a great feeling. That nourishes the soul. That drives you to go to that next level. But when you are working on a co-worker or when you're working with somebody and you have resentment against them, some argument, some petty thing that went down, when you have something holding on from years ago, family member, a friend, that stuff takes energy. That zaps you of energy, and the scent of that also lingers on your soul, on your hands as well. Just think about that. When you do something, say road rage, and you get angry, or whatever the situation you want to insert there, when you get angry, how long does that last? And does that energize you for the next thing? No, that drains you. That's what I'm getting at. The scent of that lingers on your hand. Whatever you decide to throw. If I pick up a rose and give it to you, and once I give it to you, it still lingers on my hand and I can still smell it. I remember how you felt and it just lingers. But if I pick up crap off the ground and I decide to throw it at you, i.e. gossip, i.e. resentment, i.e. cutting you down, that also lingers on my hand. Which scent do I want on my hand? Which scent do you want on your soul at the end of the day? Which scent do you want in your brain lingering on? That's what you got to think about. So when you're busy harboring old stuff, carrying it with you, getting mad, road rage. Long after the road rage, you'd hear people get to work and they're still talking about that thing that happened an hour ago. The next day they could be talking about it. And the thing is, when you start to talk about it, you are living it again. The body doesn't know real from fake. The minute you start to work on that again, it just starts to fire off all the emotions, the adrenaline, cortisol, all of that. So again, it lingers on and on and on. But when I do something nice and I go to talk about it, that also releases dopamine, serotonin, all the feel good. And so it lingers. Remember that. So I want you to journal on that. What have you been, get your journal out. What have you been holding on to? Road rage, someone at work, a friend, a family member that you've been holding on to. It's time to let it go, because getting where you want to go, pursuing your personal greatness takes a lot of energy. You don't have time to waste on any of that stuff. Put it behind you. Let's move on. Let's go for yours. Let's be great. Let's go for it, because when you rise, I rise. And when someone's waiting on you to lift them up and go for your greatness, I love doing that. So I want you to write that down. What have you been holding on to? What's it linked to? And what are the feelings you're getting when you're holding on to this, or when you're giving that rose or giving the other kind away, right? I want you to think about it. I want you to work on that and put that in your journal, comment, and let's share this information around. Let's build a community of people who believe in giving roses every day and get the crap out of your life, all right? Okay, so check out our website, the Center for Healing and Performance.com, journeypersonalgreatness.com. Share this video. Let's build a community. Keep driving. Drive us up. Let's drive up our subscribers. Subscribe if you're not. Join our website. We got lots of resources coming, lots of live seminars coming up, online seminars. So many great things are happening because I've been giving roses. And I want the same for you. All right, so until next time, give a rose because it lingers on your hand. The fragrance lingers on your hand. Because I want you to be relentless about your pursuit for personal greatness. Peace and love until Monday. I'm out.
Today's a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters. Send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways.